So this section is about the importance of planning exam responses, particularly in subjects like
English and history.
English and history, and the subjects where you've got to do extended essays.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So planning your answers is a really good form of revision because it's easier than actually writing out a full answer, but it gets you to gather your knowledge and kind of put it into an exam context, and you never know, that question may actually come up in the exam. So this is when I did for history. So the question was impact of germ theory on medicine, so I put like germ theory there. I've got like the key dates, a bit of an explanation, and the idea is that you do this from memory. You don't use any other resources, so it's really working your brain, and it's a really good form of active revision. And then once you've done a few plans and you feel comfortable with that, something really good to do is actually doing practice questions and past papers, and that's a really good thing to do the closer you get to the exams. And then download the conjoining mark scheme as well, so you can go through it when you're done doing it in exam times, under exam conditions. It's a really, really good way of getting you used to the exam format.
Okay, and so the more planning of questions you do, the more prepared you are for anything that comes up in the exam, presumably.
Yes, I would say that planning exam questions and answering past papers, that is what's going to get you the high grades.
But
definitely.
That's the end game. That's the something that comes after them.
That's something I kind of started doing in the last few months, I'd say. It's not something that you do necessarily at the start, but it's really, really important.
So once you've done all your mind mapping and your summaries and
basically as soon as you start to feel comfortable on something, because there's no point setting yourself up for failure and doing a past paper when you've literally just been doing something a week, because you're not going to do very well.
True. Where can you get your past papers and your mark schemes from?
Literally just Google them. Say if you're Googling science, you could Google Edexcel Combined Science Biology Paper 1 and loads will come up, and they will always have the mark scheme attached, so you can print them off at home or in school, and then do them, obviously. There's just loads of websites out there, so just type it in, whatever it is, and you'll find stuff.
And it's all free, isn't it?
Yeah, or you could ask a teacher if you're really struggling.
Okay. And just last little thing, how effective do you find online resources? For example, YouTube or...
YouTube I found really good for Mr. Brough for English. Love Mr. Brough. In terms of anything else for YouTube, didn't really use much. I did use Seneca for science, and I really liked that. We had a lot of homework set in Seneca, and I found that Seneca was a really good thing. It doesn't require as much brain power, but I was doing Seneca pretty much a lot every day, and it's a great thing to do. You can do it while you're like eating, or you can do it if you just like want to do a little bit of something but you can't really be bothered to write. It's a good thing, and it is quite effective.
Okay, so in a nutshell then, revise, space the revision.
Yeah, start early.
Start early.
Don't stress, because you'll be fine.
You'll be fine, okay. And listen to one who knows.
Yeah.
Because you did really well, didn't you?
Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.